Oh my God, you're still here. Great. I've got great news. Sylvia just left, but I gotta tell you this. We are running a flash contest starting now, and it's gonna go until July 31st. All you need to do is sell 25 hospital indemnity or dental, one product per belly button. So don't go doubling up on me. And you're gonna earn 100 points for our next convention. We just got back from Cancun. It was fantastic. Next year, we're going back to Cancun to Hard Rock. Now, if you are an affiliate or an elite partner, you have to do 60. But between now, the end of July, hospital indemnity, dental, it's going to earn you 100 points of the 150 points that you need to be on our trip next year. So go after it. Stay tuned. We're going to do a lot of webinars. See ya.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Gordon with Sisters of Selling. Will your plans that you offer your clients in your counties, will those benefits look better, worse, or stay about the same for 2024? They haven't been released yet, but let me tell you, they probably won't be better. They maybe be slightly cut. Right now, it's just speculation based on the amount of money that the Medicare Advantage companies get from the government. And so that's called the rate notice, how much money they're going to get. So when the money goes down, then we either have prices going up or benefits going down. And we're going to have both of those. But it's going to kind of phase in over the next 3 years. So we may or may not see it. You might see it with some companies. It depends on how aggressive your company wants to be. But the companies all know that the money is kind of going down. So I started warning my clients last year, hey, with some of these amazing benefits, especially generous extra benefits, hey, use them, enjoy them, but don't expect that they're going to continue every year, because I kind of figured, especially with inflation, that they would start to dry up. And sure enough, the amount of money that insurance companies were supposed to get that was proposed was about $3 billion less than what they got last year. So they proposed they got a 2.3% drop. Now they lobbied hard against it, and they said, hey, you don't want to hurt coverage for like 65 million Americans are eligible for Medicare, and about half of those are in Medicare Advantage. So do you really want us to reduce benefits on those people going into an election year? So those lobbyists were successful, and they got the cut down to about 1%. So when the stock market heard that, yay, all your insurance company stock went up, because that was very good news. So let's look at what the rate notice looked like. First of all, the risk adjustment. And I really want to go into that right now. But that's being phased over 3 years, and that's why I said over 3 years they have a choice to try to absorb this cost increase. I've done other videos on the risk adjustment. So let's look at what it looks like right now. The overall expected rate increase is supposed to be 3.32. So it's an increase. It's not a cut. We've had years where it was dire. And that's based on effective growth rate of 2.28. The star ratings is a negative 1.24. So the impact of the star ratings is going to be less on their money. I don't know why that happened. I suppose somebody smart out there could tell me in the comments, or I could take time to research it. But the star ratings, the higher their stars, the more money they get. And the government said, maybe that's not such a good indicator, which I tend to agree. So that is good. And then risk model revision and normalization. And that's where I was saying the risk model, where the sicker you are, the more money you get. And there's a lot of controversy around the risk model. That's where you do those special assessments where you might get an extra payment to find out how sick your client is. That's where there's been many different lawsuits filed about manipulation of the risk. So that's the risk thingy there. And so in general, what I'm trying to tell you is benefits haven't been released yet. Be prepared. They might be flat. They might be a little bit less. Or you could have a company super aggressive that would increase them. So one way or the other, we're going to know here in a couple weeks. But you can also expect this is going to carry forward for the next 2 years. So this is a 3-year risk adjustment normalization. So you kind of warn your clients, hey, you like your benefits this year? Don't assume they're going to be the same as next year. You're going to warn them in advance. Otherwise, when they see their rates, their changes, they might take it out on you. So I always try to tell them the bad news in advance, or at least prepare them so they have realistic expectations, and tell them, if you're upset, call me. I have other options. And this is just an industry-wide impact of basically inflation. Thanks for watching.